Hello, my name is Daniel Rich, and I'm a regional manager for NXL, and I am producing this just to give you an idea of a quick tutorial on our new app that we are using for NXL. So if you are watching this video, then you have received an email that should have given you instructions on how to download the app, as well as your username and password. So follow those instructions to download the Dino Forms app. You can search for it in your app store by searching. You see at the very top of the screen here the DYNO FORMS, one word, no spaces. Search for that in your Apple Store or your Play Store. I'm using an Android device, so it's Play Store, Google Play Store. This is what I use. So download Dino Forms app. Once you have it downloaded, this should be the screen that you see that requires you to enter your username and password. So your initial email should have that username and password provided to you. Your username will be the same as your email address. So for me, it is drich, and your password will most likely be welcome1. Then hit activate. It will then ask you for security purposes to enter your 4 to 8 character PIN number. You can create your own PIN number, and this is what will be used each time you log in to this app. So do not forget your PIN number. Now that you have downloaded the app and you have correctly signed in, this is what your screen should look like. It does not matter if you're using an Android device or an Apple device. So you will see here is the main menu. It says Forms, Tasks, Settings, Sync Now, and Log Out. Pretty much everything we will be using is in the Forms at the very top. Right now, NXL will not be using the capabilities in the Tasks link, so don't even bother clicking on that. You won't find anything there. Settings, if you click on Settings, it gives you the opportunity to change your password. So if you do not like the password that you were provided, here is where you can change your password. To go back to the main screen, in the top left hand corner you see where it says main. So just click there. The fourth item is Sync Now. This thing syncs automatically every 30 minutes. But if you want to download additional forms which may have been created, or upload forms, things of that nature, you can click Sync Now. So I'll click it, and it's telling me that all forms have been submitted and downloaded, so there's nothing new. And then if you click the Log Out button, then you will be logged out from this app. You do not need to, in fact, most of the time I would not click Log Out, because every time you click Log Out, when you re-enter, you'll have to enter your username and password and create a new PIN number. So for the vast majority of what you will be doing, click on the very top where it says Forms. I'm going to click there now. Once you click there, there's two things that you can do. You can either fill out a form, or you can look in your drafts. Drafts will have forms that you have partially filled out but not completed. So if you're going about your day and you're not ready to submit a form, then they will be in your drafts. So for now, I'm going to click on the top where it says Fill Out Form. So right here gives you an idea of everything we currently have available for you to do in this app. We will definitely take suggestions on additional forms that we can put in there. It's our desire to grow this, to make it more useful to you all, the inspectors, the users. I should have stressed in the very beginning that this is not a requirement. This is simply a tool for you to use in hopes that it will actually make your life easier, but also as a way just to collect better information, to provide better quality of service to Virginia Department of Transportation or whoever it is that we are working for. So this is not a requirement that you use this app, although for the people in our initial testing of this app, we do ask that you use it as much as possible. So what do we have in here? At the very top it says 2007 Road and Bridge specifications. That's something I'm working on. It is my hope to have that up and running. Right now it doesn't work, but it's my hope that you can access the specifications by clicking on that link. Next down is Construction Runoff Control Inspection. That's your C107. You can do an Inspector's Daily Report or a C84. For people on an asphalt job who have TAC as a pay item, you have your Method A and Method B calculations there. And then we have some forms that are specific just to NXL. An expense form, so if you're filling out an expense report for, say, your cell phone expense, you can do it here. You have your NXL incident accident report. Hopefully you will not have to utilize that, but should you be in it, I'm going to click on it real quick. Should you be in an incident or an accident, you can click on that. It gives you instructions at the very top of what you need to do. So right there it is, along with the whole form. You can fill it out while you're there. If you're in any of these forms and want to go back, in the top left hand corner you can click on List. We want to leave this, yes. So there again, the NXL Incident Accident Report. If you are starting a new project and want new project numbers from Rodrigo, then right there you can click on NXL Project Number Request. Provide your VDOT project information, UPC project number, contract ID, that sort of thing. And it will automatically kick the request to Rodrigo, and he will email you the information you will need for your timesheet. So those are the 3 NXL specific forms we have in there. And then we also have a TL124, so if you're on a project where you're doing some soils nuclear density tests, you can do it there in that. Again, if you're on a paving job, an asphalt job, we have the paving checklist. And then almost every job, you're required to do a work zone safety checklist, so, on a periodic basis. So that's at the very bottom. So that's what we have in the app right now available for you to use. Just to show you a little bit, I'll click on, say, the Inspector's Daily Work Report, a C84. This is what it looks like inside the app. When you fill in all this information, this is information that you would put on most daily reports. So you fill in all this information, and here at the bottom it gives you an opportunity to sign. I'm just doing this with my finger. You can sign it. If you don't like your signature, you can clear it out and try again. But you can sign your daily report right here from your app. The other neat thing is you can take photographs to attach to your report. This only allows you to take 3 photographs, but you just use the photograph portion of your phone. I'm just in here in my office taking a picture of a plan sheet, and it will attach that photograph, whatever it is. If you're out on a job, you can take a photograph of something, and it will automatically attach that to your C84. So most of this information, we'll just go through and pretend like we're filling this out. So it will automatically default to today's date. Your page number, maybe this is is page 1, and however that is. Your project number, just make something up here. Something like that. Your project ID, your contract ID, you know, just fill in whatever it is. Your inspector name. Because I am recording this video, it's not letting me use the full capabilities. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Let's say we worked 8 hours from 7 o'clock a.m., let's just say. You can make it 6, 7, we'll say something like that, 8 o'clock until, say, 4 o'clock p.m. Our weather, let's say today it is partly cloudy. It gives you some choices in there, you know, of what your weather might be. Say temperature is 82 degrees. Contractor name. Say is English Construction, their equipment. And here's what I mean, I can't use the full capabilities, because you get into some of these and it's hard to type it all in. You've got a little small keyboard on your cell phone. So you like for the Android phone, you'll see at the top right hand side of the keyboard, I can do it by voice activation, but it's not going to allow me to do that while I am recording this video. It automatically cuts off for me while I'm recording this video, but it should allow you, by recording your voice, to enter in your equipment. Conversations, you can, if you don't want to provide, say you go through a day, you're filling out your C-84, you don't have any important conversations, you are not required to enter anything. It will allow you to submit this form. Definitely you'd want to, you know, put some information in here. I'm just making stuff up just to enter things in here. So enter in all your information. Anything that you don't need to place, you can leave it blank. Collect your photographs that you want to collect, and then at the bottom you can either submit the form or save the form in drafts. So let's say that I'm just going through my day, I entered in a little bit of information, but I'm not completely done with my daily report. I'll just select save the form in drafts, and then it should be so you save it to your drafts, and we'll just say yes, and then we can turn off our phone and go about our day. And then 2 or 3 hours later, when we have some more information to place in our daily report, we can go back and click on forms, and this time it tells us we have something in drafts. So we can go to drafts and re-access that. We're not complete. So re-access that same report. And now we know here he's using a skid steer or something. So we want to record that information. And then when we're totally done, we can click submit form. I must not have selected it first time. So now it's submitting that form. Now, once you hit submit, it will email this form to you directly. And so it'll take 5 or 10 minutes, but in about 5 or 10 minutes in your email inbox, you will receive an email, and attached to that email will be a PDF form, and it will look exactly like a VDOT C-84. It will have your photos attached, and it will have all the information attached to it. When you're ready to exit the app, don't hit log out, just exit the app. So once you press submit form, you will eventually, within 5 or 10 minutes, receive an email. The email you receive will look exactly like this. In the body of the email, it will essentially have all the information which you collected. May show the pictures looking like that. If you actually want to see the pictures, you can download the pictures. And then there it is. It collects your signature as a picture file, and also collects, the picture you take out in the field as a picture file. If you want to save just the picture, you can click on it. Right here it is, and you can save your image. So now you have the picture. So there again, the way I did that, you can just click on that, or you can copy it. So if you just click, it opens it up. Then you right click, save image as. So you can save pictures. If somebody wants just an individual picture, you can do that straight off this email that it sends you. But then attached to the email, it will have a PDF. If you click on that, it essentially has created a Form C-84 and put all the information you collected into a VDOT Form C-84. If you filled out some information incorrectly, it is editable. So you can, change the information in here to correct anything that maybe you did incorrectly. And it's a VDOT fillable form. You can then save it on your computer, save it electronically, or you can print it and save it physical copy. You can take information out of it, copy it, and paste it in Site Manager if you want the information in Site Manager. I did not show you here where it automatically has the picture file attached to your C-84. It's really neat to use.